Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. What is up? My name is Dia. Nice of you to join us for today's video. So very recently I got a really nice comment on one of my videos. Someone requested that I do a skincare routine. I do have a few videos on my YouTube channel where I talk about like skincare and the products that I use and all of that, but I thought it would be a good idea to do somewhat of an updated skincare routine. But technically it's not really an updated skincare routine because I still use a lot of the products that I've spoken about on my YouTube channel, but I still think it's a great idea though, so let's get right into it. To start my skincare, I always start with a face cleanser, and I use this soap from Codison. Now I know with this particular soap, it's kind of like a controversy. Some people like it, some people don't. I personally like it, and ever since I started using it, I haven't looked back. I just find that it works for my skin, and I do think that this soap is very drying, and so because of that, you really have to have like a top-notch what's the word, hydrating skincare routine. But it might also be a little harsh for people who have like very sensitive skin, so depending on your skin type, I would say that you should use this soap in moderation. But for my skin type, I think I have a combination skin type. I don't know, it works for my skin. My skin is not necessarily sensitive, so I'm able to use this every day. But yeah, I like it. This is what I start with in my skincare routine. The next step in my skincare routine is to go in with a toner. Now of late, this is a toner that I have been using, and I got this from TJ Maxx, I believe, and surprisingly I think it was pretty good. I usually use a cotton pad with this one. Now I have this bottle. It's an empty bottle. There was something else in it, but I really like this sprayer. Like, it's just so smooth and fine, and so I poured the toner in here. So on days that I don't want to use the toner pad to like wipe my face, I just spray, and then I tap into my skin. But yes, I would personally recommend using the toner pad with this one, because I find that it really helps with not necessarily hydrating the skin a bit more, but if you are looking to reduce texture on your face, I do find that is more effective that way. But yes, this is the toner that I'm currently using. Now another toner that I recently started using, and I am still experimenting with this one, is Toriden. I feel like I'm butchering the pronunciation right there. This one I'm still experimenting, like I mentioned. I'm not sure of how effective it is, and so I probably will keep using it and let you guys know. I have, however, found that when I apply this, like when I use it on my skin, it's a toner pad, by the way. It's like, I like the packaging. But when I apply this on my skin, I do find that like it burns a little bit. I feel like it tingles. Like I get some tingles on my face. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna keep using it and see how I feel about it. But if you had like especially sensitive skin, one toner pad that I would absolutely recommend is this one. I feel like my lights are very high right now. I don't know if you guys can see this. What is it called? It is from Mediheal. This was so good. This was so good. This was so moisturizing. Did I say moisturizing? It was so hydrating. It was so hydrating, and I think it did pretty well for my skin texture. Again, skin texture is normal, but if that's something you're particularly worried about, I think that this is something you can experiment with. But listen, if you're looking to find a toner pad that is good for sensitive skin and that is very hydrating, this is the one. This is the one for you. Now the next step for me is to go in with an eye gel, and this one I use it for my under eye. This is not necessarily to like clear dark under eyes. I think it's more so to it's good for like puffy eyes, because they said it reduces signs of puffiness and plump the appearance of fine lines. I like the texture, I like the consistency, I like how it feels. So usually I apply it under my eye, but I also apply it on like sometimes the whole of my face because I really like it. This one you can get on Amazon. I get it on Amazon, and I'm actually subscribed to this product on Amazon because I use it so often. The same thing with the soap. Like, I'm subscribed on Amazon to these two products because they're just a staple in my skincare routine right now. So But yeah, I like it. I like it. I think that if you're looking for something that was good for puffy under eyes, this is the one for you. It's pretty good. I don't know about dark under eyes though, because I think I'm still in the market for something like that. But so far I like this one, so yeah, she stays. The next step in my skincare routine is to go in with my hydrating skincare product. The first one that I go in with is this Snail Mucin by Cosrx, and this, oh, why am I smelling it? Oh my god, habit, because I'm always talking about fragrances. Now this was quite the viral product on social media, and for a good reason. This is pretty good. I applied this on my face. It's pretty much, it's very hydrating, it's moisturizing as well, and I like the way it just sinks into the skin, like without any, it just absorbs into the skin. Now I feel like for this particular video I may have used a little much, but sometimes when I feel like I have used too much product, I do this thing where I just apply it on my face and then I leave it there for some time. I wait for it to thicken and then I go in to apply it. That's what I did with this particular one, and this is what I mostly do with this one actually. This is the Hatamugi skin conditioning gel, and I like this one so much. It is so hydrating. I got this recently, and I get most of my skincare products from Stavana. I got this recently, and you guys, it's almost finished. I think I might have to go get more, but this is so hydrating. Ooh, yeah, when I feel like my face is particularly dry, this is the one that I like to go in for. It's just so good. It's just so good. So I apply this on my face and then I leave it for some time. I wait for it to thicken and then I go into like really rub that into my skin. I feel like that way it absorbs and the hydration is a little longer lasting than when I just apply a little bit and then I rub it in. Yeah, but this one is very good. I think it's also very good for sensitive skin as well. I highly recommend. But these two, yeah. I should mention however that you don't have to do this, like you don't have to use them at the same time. For me, I just do that because I want my face to be extra hydrated, because the soap is pretty drying and my face do tend to get dry sometimes as well. So I like to be extra hydrated, but you don't have to use these two at the same time. There are times where I go indirectly with this one because it's hydrating on its own, and there are other times where I just use this one and then I don't use this one, but most of the time I do use them together. But yes, I just wanted to mention that just in case I give off the impression that you needed the both of them. Not necessarily, but it's pretty good to use them together. Now that will be all for a nighttime routine, but during the daytime I do go in with my sunscreen, and this is the best sunscreen that I have ever tried. Now they had an older formula. I think I really like that older formula, but this one, when I first started using it, I did realize that they changed the formula a little bit, but it's pretty good. But this is so good. It doesn't leave a white cast. It blends so nicely into the skin. I do that same trick where I would apply some on my face and then I would give it a few minutes before I blend it in, because I just find that it works better than like continuously rubbing. That takes so much time. But yeah, I apply a little bit on my face, not a little bit. I apply as much as possible. I apply as much as needed on my face, and then I give it a few minutes. I wait for it to thicken a little bit, and then I go in to like really rub that into my skin, because I just find that is a lot easier than when I apply the product to my face and then I'm rubbing. Anyway, but yes, this is the best sunscreen I've ever used. This just works so nicely. It gives my skin this glow. Oh my god, I feel like this is probably the secret to my skincare routine. I don't know, I'm not sure. Now it's currently nighttime. I didn't need to apply it, but I wanted to show you how it applies on skin, and you can go in as like with as much product as possible and it's still not going to like leave a white cast. Now listen, I love this product so much. Let me tell you, I have bought backups. I get my skincare products from Stavana. I've gotten backups and I'm thinking of getting some more. I like the sunscreen so much that I have like backups. I have 3 more of these. It's just so good. It's just so good. But yeah, that is basically it for this particular video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.